Hello, today I am going to talk you through how to add annotations to your video in YouTube. This is particularly useful if you want to add annotations to your end slate, and it ties in well with my previous video, which was how to make an end slate. I will leave a link to that below. You click on Video Manager and then Videos, and then click Edit on the video that you would like to add the annotations to. Then at the top of your screen, you need to click on Annotations, and then this will open up a new screen and will automatically start playing your video. I like to pause this and then I scroll through to the exact point where I want my annotations to be on. In this video I'm firstly going to add a note because I wanted to tell people to save the end slate at that point. Click on Add Annotation and then Note, and a text box comes up. You can put your text in, you can move the text box around, change the background of the text, and also change the size of the text so that it fits in exactly how you want it. You can also change the length of how long this annotation appears on your video in the start and end boxes. Next I'm going to add annotations onto my end slate. So I'm going to scroll through again until the point where my end slate comes up. This might look a bit confusing because my previous video was on how to make an end slate. So this is the part where I want it to start. Click on Add Annotation and then Spotlight, and that brings up a rectangle. So you resize the rectangle and drag it to where you want it to be. In this case it's going to go on my previous video. And then click on Link, and then it brings up video as the first choice. So I'm just going to go into a separate window and find my last video, the link to my last video. Obviously you can either copy and paste from the search bar, or you can just copy the link from below in the YouTube share box. So I'm just copying and pasting that, and then I'm clicking on Open in a new window so that it always takes people into a separate window so they're not actually going away from my video. And then I'm doing another one for my blog. Now this can only be an associated website, so if you've got in your YouTube profile an associated website, which I do, it's my blog, then this will be allowed and that saves. And I'm clicking on Add Annotation again, and this is going to be for the subscribe button. So you click on Link and then Subscribe, and then you just put the name of your channel. Then I'm adding an annotation for my Google Plus profile, and again dragging it to the correct size. And this is the Google Plus profile, which is associated with your account. And save. Then add annotation, and the last one I'm going to link to is my YouTube channel. So again, just make it the size you want to, and then click on Link, and then Channel, and then put your channel name in. Now the only other thing I'm going to do is change the length of these, because at the moment you can see that the line where I paused it at, they're coming in after that. So I'm just going to drag them and make them shorter. I'm going to drag all of them to the line where I wanted them to start. And then we can see that they come on at exactly the right point when we scroll back and have a look through at them. When you've finished, click on Apply Changes, and this applies all those annotations to your video. So now I'm going to go into YouTube and have a look at the video, just to check that all those annotations are there in the correct place. So I'm just dragging it through to the part where I know that I put that note on, just to make sure it's definitely there. And there it is. I'm going to scroll through to the end of the video and to check that the annotations that I've added actually link to the places that I said they should link to. You can see the point the annotations come up is the point that I wanted the annotations to come up. And if I click on previous video, yep, that takes me through to my previous video that I wanted it to link to. If I click on my blog, it goes out to my blog. If I click on YouTube, it goes out to my YouTube channel. If I click on subscribe, it goes to a subscribe. Obviously, I can't subscribe to myself, so if I click on my Google Plus profile, it goes straight through to my Google Plus. That's how you add annotations on YouTube. If you have any questions, then don't hesitate to ask. If you're not already subscribed, then make sure you do. And give this video a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. I will see you soon. Florida grapefruit season is back at the moment, and I thought I would make some Florida grapefruit and walnut muffins.